everyone, my name is Notepad Anon and I write games for fun. So what are we doing today? Today we're going to be going over and hopefully finishing Palinka Effect. Generally speaking, we have one more section to do, and that's enemies. Enemies are pretty simple. I've already written most of them down. It's just kind of going to be an endurance match with them. Yeah, also, people followed. I would like to thank Evil Masiak. Oh man, dude, you gotta give me a real fucking Evil Mac. Gavo, Doc Irving, appear to be a furry, and SC1217, which does sound as if I am reading off an SCP article. However, we are not. Thank you very much for the manly and being manly, and manly Uchiha being protected. I'm Notecoin poor now. Thank. Yeah, no, I've been, it's been a fascinating experience every now and again. It's been a fascinating experience so far today. Someone got shot. Horace is never leaving the Das Kuchen chair. And it's funny. It's really funny over the past few months, about a year, about past a year now, of how I've come to loathe other human beings. Like, it's a problem. I have come to despise other people. It's very fascinating. There are very few people I actually like talking to at this point. And it's very interesting. Because I remember I liked talking with everybody. But now I've realized that I don't like talking with most people. And I just get very annoyed with the majority of them. And I'm trying to clear out negativity in my life. But clearing out negativity is very difficult, I've realized. Because to clear out negativity from my life, I need a fully loaded gun and set people up against the wall. And I don't want to do that. It takes a long time to clean. But here we are, and life's kicking. Life's doing fine. Gotta pick up something in a yes, King. It's like hello, Kalu Kalay. Oh no. But let's do a quick once over on some things. Some things have changed. If we go down here to the Rainside Emporium, we have weapons. Now, things with weapons. Weapons are pretty simple. Melee weapons can attack in melee distance. Range weapons can attack at range. I know, this is an astounding feat. The thing is, it's like most weapons, all weapons have a type, pretty much what type of attack you're going to be using. It's, there's slow melee, heavy melee, slow melee, fast melee. This doesn't do anything outside what weapon type you're using. We'll probably come up with a better name for it. Your handling die is added to whatever your check is. So you might have a high handling die, but no impact bonus. Your impact bonus, on the other hand, is added to whatever your impact is at the end. So let's say I roll my dice and I get 5%, and I distribute it to 3 precision and 2 impact with an axe. That means I can now have 4 impact instead of 2 impact. Pretty dangerous. Weapons can be pretty dangerous, all things considering. Really, like, the most lethal ones are things like the Executioner's Blade. Executioner blades are fucking huge, but it has no handling. And it's very difficult, but you are most likely going to be putting everything into precision at that point. But they also know that you're going to be putting everything into precision. Should do land. That kind of leads to the it kind of leads into the idea of like the with heavy means you can only use your core action for it. So it's using an Executioner's Blade, and maybe on like what's an Executioner's Blade? The Executioner's Blade is this fucking thing. I want to use the comically oversized sword. I wish to be Zabuza, where fighting him is the dangerous part. What do you want to do against a man who can, use a sword larger than he is? And the answer is, you overwhelm him or you use bullshit against him. That's the secret. Range weapons operate the same way. They just have ammo. I should put in how much ammo actually costs. The one. Yeah, the kunai launcher, because they have guns in Naruto, except they fire kunai. Let's see, arrow, bullet, bolt. Shell. Arrow, bullet, bolt, shell. 3. The arrow, bolt, bullet, shell. Nope, didn't mean to hit that button. And by full arrows is going to be a grand total of 4 dinar. To buy 5 bolts is going to be 8 dinar. Bullets, as of right now, go for 12 dinar for 30 bullets. And a shell goes for 20 dinar. Not to that expensive. Of course, I also added in the old Hexer's note of on a chain. For 250 dinars, you can choose to make any fast weapon, no matter what it is, on a chain. What does this mean? It means you could use it at range for a whole action, for a major act, for a core action. Yes, if you really want to, you can put a scalpel on a chain. You can put a sickle on a chain, or a tanto sword on a chain, or anything else retarded on a chain. You can do that, and nothing will stop you from doing this. Ceremonial blade on a chain. Bola. Yes, we do have bolas. A good old bola is a, for context, this is a bola. They are literally hunting things. You throw them at an enemy to you throw them at a problem to fuck up their legs. And here they just have restrain, and that means you can't move. Armor, of course, armor is pretty simple, all things considering. We went over this last time. It pretty much acts as a it is a piece, effectively, you can think about it almost like a piece of metal over a certain kind of wound. So, for example, I am wearing a buff jacket, I take a minor wound, I don't take a minor wound, my buff jacket eats it. I'm wearing hunter gear, and I take a critical wound, I don't take a critical wound, I instead take that. That's kind of the idea with the, with armor. It's pretty simple stuff, nothing too exciting. The only big issue is that it has you pretty much incur a debt anytime you're rolling initiative. That's it. You incur a debt anytime you make an initiative. Yep, it takes 50 dinars to fix any broken piece of armor in its various damage sections. Pretty much just like, okay, hey, you got 3 damage section, pay 50 dinars, and you got all your pretty easy stuff, nothing too exciting. Did we make any other major changes to anything? Not really. I think I made a few... I added a few more things to spice up what things look like. I added the most stupid looking person available. I think I did some small editing to the... Yeah, no. So, We're going to be doing the execution list now, otherwise known as what we're going to be fighting. Oh, can you enchant it? Not really. He's a ball. Oh, looks painful. Can you enchant the armor, or can you enchant anything like that? It's kind of I'm leaving it a little bit open in that regard. Because of the nature of certain artifacts and the nature of certain abilities. Generally speaking, not really. It's not like, oh, I use the enchantment magic on it. No. On the other hand, if you want to use your armor as like a medium for something, or you want to use your armor as an implement, because don't forget, there is one of the hexes is an implement in which you have to use an item of some sort. This can constitute a weapon, or it can constitute your armor. As long as you're wearing your armor, you get a bonus to your ability to use Newman. On the other hand, everyone also knows that you have to wear your stupid armor to make it work. So they're probably going to want to stab you, or make sure you don't have your armor on. But yeah, pretty much we just have to do enemies today. I know how to do enemies. I'm going to pick up hash browns now from downstairs. So give me like 2 minutes. Ugh. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, here's the thing. I love my mom. My mom has a very bad tendency of, not telling me the whole thing going on. And it was, hey, Notepad, I have some hash browns I don't want because I'm going on keto. Do you want them? I'm like, yes. Hey, Notepad, as I step into the doorway in my full comfy outfit, being like, I need you to take the trash out. Well, shit. I run back upstairs, put my shoes on, go back down, take the trash out, then get the hash browns and come back upstairs. It's never simple. Yes, hello, Kalukale. Let us work on figuring out how to kill monsters with hammers. Because killing monsters with hammers is fun. Let's see. So, So let's see. Ultimately, Hexer's duty is to a country and their clan, a duty that often entails violent clashes against those who would seek to harm them and harm and disembowel them. Enemy, a Hexer's foe. Any. Some simple, some human. Let's see. Some simple, some human. Others monster, some monstrous and demonic. No matter the threat. Those are the most important doctrine to all warfare. Victory is everything. There we go. So very to the point, just win. Doesn't really matter. Like the idea is just like, okay, I know victory is everything. It doesn't matter what you are doing. Play fucking dirty. Like he goes, hey, Notepad, one more time. Yeah. That is how my mother operates. See, what's happening now, she's going on her keto diet. And I love my mom. But my mom goes on, my mother will do this. She will buy a boatload of groceries. Now, mind you, she does not eat the groceries. That's the secret to this equation. She just likes buying the groceries. She will buy the groceries, and like when they're on sale or something, eat a bit of it, and then give the rest to me, usually. But now she has decided she wants to go back on keto. And when she goes back on keto, she bought a bunch of things she can't have on keto, so she's like, hey, Notepad, do you want this? Hey, Notepad, do you want this? I'm like, okay, let's do it. Yeah, you little goddamn comedy. All you hear is little song and dance in the background there. I've been here, right? Something's up. The keto flu suck. On keto like 3 weeks once. She's done it very consistently. She stopped doing it when she stopped doing it when she got her knee replacement. Like when she got her knee replacement, she went off of it. She's trying to get back on it. See, I was doing the fasting thing for a while, and fasting is great and all until you live with someone who just wants to eat food. Unless you live in the same vicinity, I should say. I don't live with my mom, by the way. She lives downstairs. I have my own apartment. Now, the thing is with this, though, is you start having to adapt that fasting schedule around that. But the secret is sometimes people don't obey your fasting schedule. So yeah, get ready for it. It's just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, because then you start making the excuses, and then when you start making the excuses, it's like, uh-oh. I do good for like 2 weeks, and then things go horribly wrong. Let's see. An extra is any opponent is any. That does not pose. An extra, let's see, does not pose a threat by themselves. Regular, let's see. An enemy is an enemy. Is any enemy. Any enemy. Human, monster, creature. Human is any enemy. Is any enemy. Human, monster. Monster. Actually, human. As any enemy, human, monster, or creature that does not. Actually, does not pose a threat by themselves. Does not pose a threat by themselves. Being regulated. Never really actually amount to much. There are extras everywhere. There are extras everywhere, and whatever. Encounter one of them, it will be faster to just say that it will be faster to just say they go down. Let's see, faster just say they go down. However, extras rarely act alone. Let's see. Large number of extras have firepower that can overwhelm a hexer and their allies should they not be accounted for. How they are no bravery wins. Or yeah, you know, it's just like, yeah, it's kind of like the idea of being like, whatever. Yeah, extras are just very easy. They're just one hit. They're one hit things. They're not really supposed to go down. They're not supposed to be that much of a threat. Each extra is assigned a let's see. Each extra has 2 to 4 has 2 to 4. Each extra has a set precision impact rating for most everything they do. Each extra has a set precision impact rating for most everything they do. Let's see. Is that let's see. Depends how we know wounds. They are. If they are hit by any attack, they will. They're hit by if they are hit by any attack. Let's see. They will be knocked out of the fight or killed outright. Each extra set of precision. So we want to do an extra score. See, so actually it would be, how do I want to do this? They have one hit and this we hit. Going to put a 2/2 right here. We're going to be right here, you there, select. Can do put you Techo. Oh, this 3. This, that. So extra score of 3. Goons 5, 6, 7. Let's see. So we want to do. go. We do this, but this way, people seeing me who are seeing why. More fasting girl than other diets. Just call them fodder. Extra, because the thing is, like, extras, they are, the thing with, like, extras and how they're supposed to be, acting, is they're not necessarily just enemies. These are, hey, GM, we need to find a tracker to help us. Okay, you want a tracker? He's trained, right? So he would be, yeah, probably like, oh, well, he's trained, so he would have a 4. That would be his extra score is 4. What does he do? He tracks people. He's just a random dude, effectively. That's kind of the idea, is that the players can look at these guys and say, oh, hey, wait, we can use them too. We need to hire someone. This is kind of your extra help. They're not threatening by themselves. These are random ass people. I should bring. Only have it. The various armament that we do. They only have access to the reserved armory, so we're gonna go all the way up here. Cost. Hand weapon, extra heavy weapon. They're not too threatening. Like, generally speaking, they're really not. That's not their... The point of extras aren't to be very intimidating. The goal of extras is we just want a simple enemy, so they have 4 types of weapons. This is legitimately it. But this is also kind of the thing of, like, why are they dangerous to a normal person. I mean, like, let's just say, like, we have a militiaman or something. Oh no, we're fighting a militiaman. Let's say he has an extra score of, let's see. He has an extra score, ES of 4. So let's say his precision is 2 and his impact is 2. That effectively is saying, anytime he's making an attack on you, he is going on 2. You know, he goes on 2 and he has 2 actions, and he's just going to attack you twice. But if he has just like a simple sidearm, his precision goes up to 4. He's going to hit you a lot more reliably now, because he's got a gun and he's aiming it at you haphazardly. That's all that it is. Oh man, these guys can get really strong and really powerful. Yeah, they also die in one hit, where you're 95% of the time going to be acting before them. Actually, you know, there we go. We can do that. So he, there we go. That's a good compromise. The extras are pretty easy. You can just get rid of them. The set action sequence effectively means that they, when you actually get hit by something, I'm going to do much. So we want to do unpowered extra. We want to do unpowered actors. Nor is a serious threat. But still poses a challenge, or is they were driven by their nature. These may be bandit leaders. These named characters. Bandit leaders, cult. Lieutenants, bandit leaders, cult lieutenants, or bit of assistance. Similar to extras, they have a set precision. They have let's see. Indicate their precision impact for every check. However, they do not. However, they have they really manipulate. Distribute as appropriate. Let's see. They are able to however, they are able to freely manipulate to their pool every round. Or at the start of a scene, or at the start of a scene. When doing that, to their, at the same time they would convert to +1 to their precision or impact lead. Each of the unpowered actors has two passions, granting a +1 whenever they are working for it. However, these can also be exploited. Or play into a gambit each. Finally they have 3 wounds. They have 3 wounds. Check the wounds. Hello, hooray! Labrati Toaster Diaz. What are we doing today? Nothing important. Inshallah. It's effectively, yeah, no, it's kind of the idea. You're looking at it correctly. Like, he knows how to track animals. He may be able to hold a gun, but he's not going to win a fight. And that's kind of where unnamed actors come in. Like, unpowered actors is like, they don't have anything too important. They aren't really that important. They are unpowered. They only have very limited amount of stuff, but they're going to last a little bit longer. The Hexers are hired to take down a local gang being threatening a bunch of people. Okay, it's going to be 2 unpowered, like it's going to be like 2 unpowered actors and like 20 fucking extras or whatever. You don't need to fight them all at once. You can start taking down the extras one at a time. And that's kind of the point. You can be like, okay, hey. Or you can take them all down because you have a Newman ability and you can do that. Notepad, your name for the day should be Note P, like Senpai. I don't want to be P. Which, fun fact, everybody. I don't know why. Let's see, it would be, finally they only have 3 wounds, minor, Finally they have 3 wounds, minor, severe, dying. Which the, There we go. It can be instead, you know, grabbed by the Hexer fighting them. Yeah, that's kind of the ultimate drawback of being an unpowered actor is that it's very easy. You can go down very quickly, but you do get a bunch of bonuses. You will last longer. You will last longer, but that doesn't really mean all that. Yeah, we're gonna try something, everyone. We're gonna try this. Put you right there. The empowered pool. So we want. Oop. No, we don't need that. Jesus fucking Christ, every goddamn time. Every time my phone goes off, I scare myself. But pi, like 3.1. What was the deleted message from earlier? I didn't get to read it. Off your Discord. Off your Discord. Don't worry about it. Berry Boy is dead. Berry Boy would rather commit suicide. Berry Boy killed himself rather than having to deal with anyone else. They would be trained. Okay, so this leads to a to describe a out lesser hexer is a term used to describe an opposing hexer without all of their without all of their skills and ability. Without all of their skills and abilities. They may possess these Your lesser hexer is a term used to describe an opposing hexer without all their skills and abilities. Each lesser hexer will determine their foundations, training, Newman affinity, hex, and application. Notably, their bloodline affinity die is not added, but may become relevant. But may become relevant. Instead of having regular skills, they will instead. When they have regular skills, they will instead have so large variety of situations. There's let's see. So we need to determine their foundation, training, Newman affinity, hex, application. That's it. So that foundations, normally you would grant yourself you would have 6 foundation points. We're only going to say you're only going to have 5 foundation. You're going to have 5. Actually, no. We can do 6 foundation. 6 foundation. D8 training. D8 training. You have a D8 in your training. Actually, D8 in your training. Your Newman affinity. If we go down to your Newman affinity. Actually, let's see. Instead of having regular skills, let's see. Instead of having regular skills, instead of a set of skill points, they are able to distribute among open skills, which cover a wide variety of different. Instead of 2 PLXers, they start with we want to the left. Extra cultivation 0. 20, 40, 6. We're going around. If you want to get a rough idea to around baseline Newman affinities, we go down to our Newman affinity. We don't have to worry about the bloodline. Newman affinity is D10, D8, D6, D2. Don't actually need to worry about the hex because the hex is already going to be set for them. Let's see. Four, D8, D6, D2. 6, D2. So we have to do. Lesser hexers never really get that much better. That's kind of the point. Five, 6. D2, D12, D10, D8, 6, D4, D12, D10, D10, D6, D6, D12, D10, D12, D12, D10, X. There we go. Mm. Mm. Hey, I came in the movie you were away. I can't believe Fed shot twice in the head. It happens. See, we've been meaning to do kangaroo. I think I should do more kangaroo courts. Mm. Mm. You sure people wouldn't get mad? Yeah. Generally speaking, I've come to the realization that I don't care. It's a problem. I'm realizing. It's very fascinating. Okay, so we've got our lesser hexers, and now we get a full hexer. Now we get a true hexer. Let's see. True hexer is is equal to or even greater than, let's see, is equal to or even greater than a than the they have the training ability and often even the skills to match the hexers. Combat. Few hexer. Let me see if we can. Let me see if we can find the let's see. Is there one that can even let's see. Let's see. A few hexers are deal dusters causing problems. A true hexer is built exactly like a PL hexer with all of their abilities, skills, and nuances that go into it. Full bloodline, full bloodline affinity, training, human affinities, and they are by all accounts Exactly like peel. And let's more powerful they can become. We want to do this. How do we want to do that? Because it would be a so we want to do this would be let's see. Do bonus cultivation. So we do to exert. Let's see. Have similar cultivation. What would you say? So equal. Mm, 25% more. 75%. You don't want to do. Cultivation compared to 75% of their cultivation. We're going to put that right dead center. actually. Hmm. We do that. We get a better idea and what Italian, we do this and then insert table 2x2 there. This right here, we get a better idea. Come on. Apologies if I'm not responding to something right away. Welcome to the flow zone, everyone. Go. Let's see. Let's see. So. May consumes them or their bloodline. We do actually put a note here. On the off chance that let's see. On the off chance that the Dusters encounter handful hexers from it's important to measure the nature of their bloodline affinity compared to the land of dust. So, what does this actually mean? It means, we go. Let's see. So we need to do land of wine, iron. Let's see. Why? We need to do insert table, land of wine, iron. Five to 7 steps. Actually, 8 to 7 steps greater. What this means. A standard. Let's see, we want to go to our Newman cycle. A consensual, let's see, a standard conceptual hexer from has a bloodline affinity of D6, a bloodline affinity of D6. If the same hexer is from the land of wine, if the same hexer is from the land of wine, if the same type of hexer is from the land of wine, it is on average, it is on average, a conceptual hexer with a, let's see, D8, D10, D12, D14, D16, D18, bloodline affinity, automatically more likely to encounter a conceptual hexer with a D12 to D20 instead. See, spam eggs, spam long caps locked, spam bam bam da dam dam da dam, chicken fried spam, Monty Python. See, I've got some rice set up. I'm gonna have some rice later. It'll be good. Yeah, it's kind of like the idea of, like, if you were encountering someone from another country. Oh no, we are fighting someone from, I can't believe it's not fucking France or whatever. From the land of wine. No. Oh man, here's Naruto. What does Naruto have? Yeah, he's got some bullshit because he's rolling like a D14 when I'm rolling a D4. Like, sorry, Duster, your bloodline simply is not pure enough. You're like, oh, god damn it. Yeah, generally speaking, like, actually, yeah, Great Blue has got a pretty good, swath of it. Iron Hexers are very consistently better than everyone else. The problem with Iron Hexers is that there are not many of them. Oh boy, I want to fight Naruto! Yeah, Naruto's gonna kick your ass because he's just got a bigger die than you. And he has got the power of friendship. You don't have that. You have a fucking gun. You have a Markov. Shoot Naruto because he's got his fucking Rasengan and then he blows your head off. Like, yeah, this isn't fun. This is not good for you. You are not having fun here. Remember, play to win. Don't play by their rules. Play by your rules. Cool. Next. To be not a massive threat, more than a few. Mm. During the last two Great Wars, a hexer's sacred duty is to hunt and kill these creatures. Hunt and kill these creatures, to protect the world, protect the world itself. Protect the world itself. Many hexers see Kudlak hunting as secondary to their main goals or ambition. Simply doing it when they need pocket change, or are trying to earn a reputation. Some see these creatures as weak, but the truth is that many brave hexers with egos have met a served as dinner soon after. Miasma. Let's see. Kudlak. Let's see. By their power die. Let's say are defined by their power die, measured from D4 to D20. Measured from for standard Kudlak. Though others have no, Huntsman would be placed in the D40 to D84 tier. Power. Let's see. The longer is left to fester, the more powerful it grows. Should a Kudlak reach a certain reach D10, they are considered sentient enough to actually hold a conversation. Let's see, hold a conversation with others. They are actually sentient enough to hold a conversation with others even if it no matter how much it wants to eat them. Each power die tier grants the Kudlak additional powers, abilities, and even more. Threatening them. It also facilitates their growth in Newman energy. Also good for the growth in Newman energy. Actually, what would it be? Mm. Mm. That button. Oh, didn't mean to hit that button. Die mechanic idea. Horse backed in Dice Samsura again. Is that a good thing? I don't understand. Don't understand anything, but I'm happy to be here. Effectively, the current situation, the best way to think about what a Kudlok is. Kudlok are demon creatures that feed off human misery. Or just bad shit. Doesn't really matter what it is. It likes to eat bad things, because anything bad produces miasma. We don't like miasma, but everything produces it one way or another. You going to work in the morning, being tired and kind of in a shitty mood, produces miasma. Kudlok like to eat that, and because they get strong off eating it, they want to create more of it. So they'll start terrorizing people to create more, usually involving eating people, because you want to know what happens when someone dies horribly? They want... It turns out people don't like it when they get disemboweled and eaten alive. It's astounding. People don't like that very much. So that produces a lot of miasma. So you just grow powerful, stronger and stronger and stronger. Kudlok want to get big. They're carrion, effectively, eaters. They eat whatever is available. By the time they hit like that D10 power range, effectively, they are sentient. They actually can speak to you. Before that, they're an animal, effectively. They are a wild, crazed animal that wants to hunt and fight things. Can you really blame an animal for wanting to eat? No. Can you blame a thinking creature that is deliberately facilitating gaslighting a farm to make sure that they are in a constant state of terror and misery? It's because that's how he eats food. You're going to blame him a little bit, and you're going to kill him. Because as a hexer, that is your job. You have magic powers to kill him, to kill these creatures. And that's what you ultimately want to do. The thing is like they get stronger and stronger and stronger over time, but hexers don't want to fight them anymore because it's not worth it. Why would I do that when I can take a real job and get paid real money versus kind of doing it the old-fashioned way? You know, if you've ever played or watched The Witcher, read The Witcher, there's a few instances where you are approached, you know, like, oh, well, I need you to kill a monster or something. And I know this happens in the first game. They try to pay you normally. Like, oh, well, you know, the real way of paying you is like a chicken is like 2 chickens and a fucking like bottle of ale or something. That's what people will try to pay you in the countryside here. They will try to pay you very traditionally and not in real money. Which, that's maybe a little bit more useful here now. And kind of the idea of like fighting Kudlok is not fun because if they hit a point of no return, it's very difficult to fight them. So you want to take care of them early, but fighting them early, usually no one's going to notice it. It's kind of it's a catch-22. That's the issue usually. Power die grants to Kudlok additional powers, abilities, and even more methods to dismember anything that's threatening them. Also facilitates their growth in. emboldened by natural power. So let's see. We need to worry about. So we need to worry about. So we've got our power die. This leads into our foundations, which lead into our open skills, which lead into our Newman affinity, which lead into our application, then passion, and then base. Okay, so. Okay, so power die. If we go up here, we want to do our powered pool. That leads into our foundation, which leads into our passion. Actually, no, leads into our skill. Which leads into our open skills, which lead into Newman affinity, which leads into our. Actually, this would be Newman affinity with application with. Actually, no, we can add passions at the end there, being like they do have passions. So D4, D6, D8. Actually, you know what we can even do? We can do D4, D2, D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, 18, 16, D18, 20. So they're going to have a power pool of 1 here. What is their foundation? 2. They have 1 foundation point. How much skill points do you have? 1. What's your Newman affinity? D4. What's your application? Nothing. A D2 Kudalak is not a threat. It is a fucking thing. It is a little mite that you go and then it dies. Ah, there's another one. I've been getting more of you. I've been getting more of these guys recently. Okay, actually, dice mechanic idea. 2d10 modifier success, counting success, roll resolve modifier plus divided by 5 round. Nearest whole number scaling is modifiers, additional die. Bad idea, good idea. It works. But note, is it a reasonable mechanic or is it more like my d20 roll under dice pool system? I don't know. I believe in you. Focus, kill. I've been getting quite a few. See, I've been getting more of them recently. I don't know, Horace. I believe in you, though. Let's see. We want to hit 6. Okay, so applications, they don't actually have any. Finally. There we go. Nice and simple. We are, I believe, done. Yep, that was literally it. I'm not lying. That was legitimately it. Let's do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna to normal on all of this. Going to manually. That is the exact reason I have my ding ding, by the way. Again, that's the secret. And that's the power, is that I hit these things and then I start panicking because that's then I lose my mind. It's great. What do I do besides commissions? On here, I talk about games where I write my own games. Sometimes we talk about games on the weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend we'll be going over a case. I don't know what my case will be, but usually we take about, usually it's about 3 to 4, usually sometimes even more, games, and we read through them, we talk about them, and we kind of give some final deductions on them. I will then usually make a video about them and upload it on my YouTube channel. And that's that. I got my YouTube, my YouTube's channel, which I feel very silly, by the way. You know, there's a little silly moment for your boy here. Reign of Spiders. Funny hee hee hoo hoo moment. I go to the channel analytics here for City of God. Now, here's the thing. When I uploaded this video, he sent me this game, by the way. Like that, he sent me this game. I was like, all right, here, you know, this is everything. It's here, it's cool. Later, mind you, later today, he sent me, oh, hey, Mr. Notepad Anon, we would like to, we were just about to finish uploading and sending everything over for the new version of the game. Yeah, and I looked over the new version of the game. I looked over the new version of the game. Oh my god, yeah. What changed? Some things changed. The basic premise remains the same. Like, things that changed, like Reputation is out. They reformatted the book a little bit to make it a little bit easier to read. Pretty much all the things that we were touching on, like that's not very good, got fixed. They actually have a character sheet in the book now, which is good. It's a pretty nice character sheet, all things considering. They removed Reputation, and now you just have money, which I think is a good idea. Good idea. But they explain how prayers and banishing rituals work more now, and they give a few example demons. It does a lot better job of facilitating from A to B. And I like that aspect. It pretty much some of the like little nitpicks that I touched on that, you know, have been fixed to various degrees. There's a part of me that wants to make an addendum video saying, hey, this Viking thing came out right after they fixed some of these things, they fixed some things, but this cool ka-choo-choo. Another part of me is like, the core premise, if anything, the core premise of the game remains the same, and my opinion doesn't shift, is that there are some little issues that are mostly down to the fact of what genre it is, and it being a little loosey-goosey in some respects. I think like the overall thesis of the video does not change, which is, game has a lot of interesting ideas in it. It's a little loose for me though. Which is, yeah, it's just like, there's a lot of few ideas that are worth salvaging. There's a lot of things that need just patching. They just need to, you know, smooth it down, or you got to work with it. That makes sense. Everything is good here. All right. Yeah, we're done with Palinka. In fact, I think this effectively means we're done with Palinka effect. I don't think we're missing it. There's probably going to be some obscure thing that I was like, yeah, this is totally what needs to be in here, and I just and I as the traditional VTuber do, I forgore. Here, I need to make this official. There we go. We make it official by sending it to the commissioner and saying Merry Christmas. And then I post Bebby Frog at the problem. But yeah, that's it really. Good job, team. We did it. We did it, everybody. We did it. Yay! Someone cue the Wiggles song. But gaming. But so next project on the list is Broken Crucible. This was a Patreon project. The patrons voted for this one. Haven't gotten any. We haven't gotten any bites for commissions. I did technically open up commissions. I'll have to check various things. If people want to commission, that's available now. The current list. So let's put this there. We're a little bit behind schedule of what the original intent was, but we're about a week into October. But that's about to be assumed in some cases. It happens. If we were to do our current schedule right now, it would be Broken Crucible. We have Broken Crucible, which is a / patron project. You know, I shouldn't even. So we have Broken Crucible. Broken Crucible is probably, if I'm doing my deductions right, it'll be running from the 14th to the 25th. I've got a lot of the notes up here done, so this Friday we are just going to sit down and hammer out all of the notes up here. And it's just making that a little bit easier to understand. Then we would have, if we go down here, we would have a commission project. It would be we'll just do calm. We don't know what this is going to be. October. This would be late October into early November, which the goal here, this is the secret. The goal for the commission project is to get it done before I go on my New York trip. It's for those who don't know, November 11th to 15th, I am going on a trip to New York to meet some So it's that's a little bit of a hanky pank. I'm going on early mid-November. I'm going on a, god damn it, that's a fucking another one. That is the third one today. I know you mentioned VC. I should make it a Patreon vote. Yeah, I'll make a Patreon post about it, and then into make a full ping about it. I'm gonna let it run for a few days here. After it runs for a few days, I'll post everything on Twitter, and make sure people kind of know. I know no one really follows me on Twitter because no shit, why would you? I said the thing where you can't post without being followed for a period of time, like 5 minutes or something. The thing is, I don't want to do anything like that, because once in a blue moon I do get raided by people, and I don't want to be like, yeah, I know, fuck you, everybody. But like it's all of these like banned, like all of these fucking accounts. Like it's one of those weird things. Oh, it's another Brazilian. It's one of those things, like it's just cheap viewers. I've been getting so many of them. Like, it's very strange. I used to get one like every other. I don't. I used to get one like every other stream or once in a blue moon. Now it is like every stream I'll get like 2 or 3. I wonder if it's just because I'm streaming in this category. Like it's a new category, so people are like they're like, well, new people want it here. But that's possible actually. That's not bad. Then okay, so generally speaking, we have the SRD Nightmare, which is going to be late, which is 2 weeks in late November. Yeah, 2 weeks in late November. Which is then going to lead into Com 2, of course. Which is going to be 2 weeks in early December. This is where things get a little bit hunky wonky because late season stuff always gets weird. God, what technically, see, the worst part about it. Now, if we do late December, this is the ultimate like fucky wucky moment. So late December, we have a bridge commander. Now, for those who don't know, Bridge Commander is one of the, if not the most convoluted projects I have ever like put out. Like, what's my largest project? Ooh, that's a weird question when it comes to like, what's the largest project you've done? Not that. Probably if we're going by like pure page count kind of thing, pure page count, it would probably be Blood, Coin, and Steel. Because the thing is, Blood, Coin, and Steel has all of these little expansions and has all of the expansions and stuff to the game. There's a lot that goes into that one. Probably the one I've put the most amount of just blood, sweat, and metaphorical tears into would be Cruciform at this point, very much so, for various reasons. Fun fact. We're still working on Cruciform. Still working on this. Do not worry, everyone. Cruciform, Cruci Autism is still a go. But yeah, this is the rough one. Like, it kind of comes with the territory. Like, it's hard to judge like, oh, this is a big project or this is a small project. It's let's see, what do we really need to, like, what do we need to do technically? Do the obviously we need to do the 12v, we need to do the 12v4 system, which will most likely get 12v forward because I can do that. We need to do the God, what is technically we can do the Alterna Kongiri system. We need to give it a different name, but it's a weird ass card game format, but it's not impossible to do. But and we got a couple ideas. See, unfortunately, the Pal World RPG has not fallen through. Like that's something to note. The Pal World RPG has not fallen through. It's just a little bit complicated right now because Pal World's getting sued. And that's why it's been like, whoa. Can't talk about that. Yeah, no, there's a few things we got planned so far. Probably in November we'll end up doing some smaller cases. We've to give you all an idea. This is let me bring up my notes for this month, because I like taking notes on things, I've realized. my notes for this month, roughly speaking. So we've done all of these things. We are here. Actually, you know, we are we're here. Blackacre is going to be pretty small. Like I did the Blackacre script. It's a very, very small script, roughly speaking. It's not going to be very long. I'm estimating probably 4 minutes, and probably less, because there's not much to really talk about with Blackacre. Not because like Blackacre is bad, is like Blackacre is a game that you already know how to play, and it's a lot of lore, which lore is fun and all, but lore is really fun, but lore isn't an actual game. That's something you always got to remember. But next week we're doing the Fortissimo Detox, Into the Strange Tales of Songling. I like both of these games. Both of them should be interesting to talk about. I'm still debating on the horror thunk here. There's a couple ideas of what to do. There's a couple concepts of what we can make. But as you can kind of see, the I was thinking about doing for this Saturday. I was thinking about playing some Vidya, so keep an eye out for that. You will see me get gradually more annoyed with everyone as we play dog shit Vidya. You have a schedule and follow it. I can never. Hello. This is Bounty. See, I've recently started doing the schedule because the schedule has actually been very helpful for me. But yeah, this is kind of the situation here. Okay. There's a couple games that need just extensive redoing and things like that. I'm probably gonna pick the case. I'm gonna pick next week case. Oh god, it's already the 10th so far in. I'm good. Yeah, no, it's again, it's really weird because my mom sent me a thing from Dunkin' Donuts. You like Dunkin'. And my mom was like, "Hey, Notepad. Here's this here's the fall menu. And you want to know the first thing I saw? Peppermint. Peppermint. They've got the Christmas shit out, everyone. Halloween's done. Has anyone noticed that? Has anyone noticed Halloween's done now? Shit's whack. I'm like, no. No, it's not. What do you mean Halloween's done? It's not even the middle of October. And it's like, yeah, all the Halloween stuff is out of the stores. It's all Christmas stuff. We don't even have Thanksgiving anymore. Thanksgiving is done. Halloween is done. It's now Christmas, baby. I'm like, but why? But no, it's Christmas. You can't deny me my Christmas. It's fucking insane. It is truly a bizarre situation, and it's I noticed it this year a lot more than a lot more than last year. Like this year has been like, yeah, no, all the seasons are you're just done. Like, nope, sorry, goodbye. You know, it's just like I saw Christmas shit at the end of September. I saw a fucking Christmas tree in the middle of goddamn September. Halloween has fallen. Billions must die. Like, it's not even like I get why they're doing it. Like, I get it. I get it. But like, I don't know. Maybe like 2 weeks. Like, give us like 2 weeks. Like, there's no Halloween stuff. And then, like, one of the weird things, because I was looking at Steam. I'm like, we're gonna buy a horror game to play, and we're gonna get spooked together. Because if I'm talking to people, I won't be as scared, because I am a little bitch when it comes to horror. Like, there's no Halloween sale. There's none of that, and it's very weird because like all the horror games are full price except the fucking Silent Hill 2 again, where it's $70. I'm like, wow, thanks Silent Hill 2. You're real poggers. That's a real PogChamp moment, as one might say. But yeah, no, it's I've been trying to figure out. It's like there's got to be there's got to be a better reason here, right? There's got to be something. No, it's not. It's just sorry, fuck you. Either I mean like. Let's see. We could play Bug Snacks. Hey everyone, welcome to Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks. Yeah, I've been trying to. I think I have what I'm looking for. It kind of fulfills all my really terrible criteria. And it's a game from 2005, so I know it's going to be amazing with a 66 on Metacritic. Oh yeah. Did you look at the game I sent you? Did you send it to me on... Did you DM it to me? Oh god, the Pipkin class. I just see the Pipkin class when I open up my server. Let's see, where was it? I think I didn't see it. Oh, DM'd link over Discord. Where the fuck is it? Not anywhere? Blind? Oh, you can't just send me slurs. What about our feet pics? That's not how any of this works. Yeah, this one, oh yeah. It's still getting patched. It looks like it's still getting pretty patched. It's a shipper's biggest fear. You're grounded in the exclusion zone. 20 miles of death and decay, sealed off towering, suffocating walls. I would need to look into the game to make sure that I can even run it, which is something that is a unique premise. But a unique premise to think about. Even though I click psychological horror, I'm like, I wonder what kind of psychological horror games there are. And it's all meme games. Like that's like Civilization 7 meme. That's a meme thing. And a lot of like multiplayer games. I don't find multiplayer games scary at all. I don't know how people can do that. And I know because I'm not logged in, you're not seeing like Furry Hitler on here. Furry Hitler pops up almost immediately. Usually, and then it's followed by sex with Hitler. Like there's a lot of people who want to have sex with Hitler, I've realized. Spooky season is dying. Billions must die. But yes, nothing really else to talk about. Let's see, is there anything fun and exciting to muse about? Anything fun and exciting to muse? No, Pat. There's a free game on GG where you're playing a pregnant woman in a broken down cyberpunk hellscape corporate laboratory. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a fetish game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Will Horace make a game? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Horace. You've been waxing about it for a while and feeling really sad to the point where I felt sad. Then I was like, nah, I'm just going to finish Broken Crucible. And then I will end up writing whatever your game you make, and it'll be funny. Why don't we cuck Horace a second time? Why don't we force Horace to go into the Das Cooking chair a second time? It's Mandalore. It's Mandalore. I think you know what you're talking about. Yeah, Mandalore talking about. Do you know how little that narrows it down? You can't do that because you'd have to write actual lore. I write lore for all of my games. That's the secret. Some of them are just less in depth than others. Anything over here? See, I would love to have a GIMP that just writes lore for me. I would love to be able to clap my hands and just say, GIMP monkey, write lore for me. That would be so nice. Like, let me worry about 1s and 2s. You worry about, you know, Saint Judia and the and the cycles of guilt. I can't pay anyone, Horace. You know that. You'll be paid in exposure. As you all know. Stasis. Stasis? Yeah, that's it's the Bone Totem series. God, where's the... I always forget GOG is really, really bad about... Actually, I mean, yeah, I guess it's it would be Beautiful Desolation is what you're talking about. Actually, no, it's the demo. Kane? Oh. Yeah, Kane's just the Kane is the prequel to Stasis, if I remember correctly. Somewhere there. See, again, GOG is having the authentic horror series where the Paradox is going on sale. Even though if you've been paying attention to Paradox stuff, shit is fucked beyond repair. Fun fact, everyone. Things are not good in the land of milk and honey. Things are not good at all. Apparently, things are collapsing horribly. Apparently, there are a lot of issues happening at Paradox where they're kind of saying like, yeah, no, this is happening. This is bad. Technically, we can try to play Tyranny, where I can just play a fucking monster. Imperium Rome. Let's see. Right? Is there any fun DLC? Any fun games to play? We like playing video games, son. All CK2 stuff. Notice they don't have CK3 on here. Then the millions of Prison Architect. Like, Paradox has just been having a rough year. Honest to God. Like, Paradox could not have, is just been having a really, really bad year. And everyone's talking about it was, oh God, what is it? Bloodlines 2. I got a ding this morning about Bloodlines 2. Like, yeah, is like one of the things is, yeah, Bloodlines 2 has been apparently pushed back, and yeah, there we go. Bloodlines 3 will be done by someone else. Paradox was future Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines after sequel debacle. It's God willing, his success, Bloodlines will be done by someone else. Yeah, it is a fiasco with Bloodlines 2. It is a complete fiasco. Hour-long goon sessions daily about my session. That was a game series Stasis. Paradox is dying, and I couldn't be happier. The thing is, like, the thing with Paradox currently going on is, like, they got really big. They were trying to throw money at a bunch of things, and they just threw money at really bad things. Because I think they realized far too late that they were really bad at publishing games. Like, they have a really bad track record that they always maintained above green because they had a bunch of really stable products not a single other human being would make. And like Hearts of Iron 4 and Europa Universalis 4, like CK3 and stuff, even CK2. Like a lot of those games did phenomenally well, and that's what keeps them above. But the fucked up thing is, like, Hearts of Iron 4 is 8 years old. Came out in 2016. That's insane, by the way. That's bonkers. 8 years old, that game is. EU4 is older. They're still pumping out stuff because you cannot make an EU5. You cannot make a Hearts of Iron 5 at this point. Because if you make a Hearts of Iron 5, you need to make a billion concessions to add in everything you already have in Hearts of Iron 4. Or you redesign the game from the ground up. But if you do that, there's a million other issues. So you shouldn't do that, because that's stupid and everyone's never going to touch it. And that's what happened with Vicky 3, because nobody likes Vicky 3. Because they tried to do something different and it failed catastrophically. But I do not think Bloodlines 2 will come out. I think that's the secret here. I do not actually think Bloodlines 2 will come out. And if Bloodlines 2 miraculously does come out, I will be shocked. But we've got some people. We've got anyone, let's see, we've got any anime women streaming at this late hour? Let's see, do we got any anime women streaming at this late hour? You are definitely not an anime girl. I am a misandrist. I do not believe I am a no, you are not. You are in fact not an anime girl. What is the point? If you are not an anime girl, why are you here? I need to get my high. I need to get injected, as one might even say. Let's see, oh God, we're at the fucking, we're at the mid tier right now. We're at the bottom of the metaphorical barrel. We talked to Umasagi the other day. Hiraki-hime. Let's see. I mean, there's gotta be. I believe we talked to her. I believe we pinged her earlier. Let's see. Do we got anyone new? That remind. We go to. Oh God, no one here. What's with all these flesh tubers? What with all you people? Why are you here? Why do you stream? Stop streaming in my category. That is a naked man. I don't need naked men. I have plenty of naked men at home. Oh God. Oh geez. Oh geez, Rick. Oh God. It's all come tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. I mean, can we play Shiro Emiya, everyone? I want to play Shiro Emiya, low to high. Fucking, I can save them. Recently started. Give me, I can save them, everyone. Let's see, can I save them? Oh God. Oh God, none of you. Oh no. Kumo Goro Goro. Kumo Goro Goro. Who are you? No. Spiders. Oh. Oh no. Alright. I am going to leave. Godspeed. Good luck. No raid tonight. Life is pain.